Hey there, party people. Buckle up because we're about to dive headfirst into a whirlwind tour of all the kooky quirks that make America the land of the, well, some pretty out there stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some good old stars and stripes, but sometimes you gotta scratch your head and wonder what the heck they're up to. First off, picture this. You stroll into a fancy restaurant in the good old USA, and what's the first thing they hit you with? A glass of ice water, as cold as the heart of your ex on Valentine's Day. I mean, seriously, you've got icicles forming in your water before you even take your first sip. But venture beyond their borders and guess what? The rest of the world is just sipping on regular room temperature H2O like it ain't no thing. Now, speaking of peculiar practices, let's talk pharmacies. Yep, they've got more pharmacies than you can shake a prescription at. Walgreens, CVS, Target, you name it, they've got it. But hold up, partner, these places are like mini-marts on steroids. You can stroll in for some cough syrup and end up walking out with a gallon of ice cream, a new mascara, and a pre-packaged meal that's more like a three-course dinner. I mean, where else can you soothe your soul and your sinuses in one go? And can we talk about the law for a hot sec? Lawyers are the new rock stars in the good old USA. I kid you not, you're driving down the Vegas Strip and all you see are billboards screaming, "Got a problem? We got a lawyer for that." Divorce, bankruptcy, you name it, they're plastered everywhere, like they're handing out legal advice with your morning coffee. I mean, you'd think we're on a mission to sue our way to happiness. Alright, let's dish about greetings. Ever noticed how Americans are masters of the fake "how are you" routine? You walk into a store, cashier's all smiles, "Hey, how's your day going?" And let's be real, you could be having the worst day of your life, but you're still like, "Oh yeah, it's all rainbows and unicorns, thanks for asking." But hop over to other lands and guess what? That kind of small talk is about as rare as a four-leaf clover in a haystack. Hold on to your taste buds, folks, because we're about to unravel the mysteries of deep-fried wizardry. In the good old USA, they're frying up everything from cheesecake to ice cream. Yep, you heard that right. Ice cream, frozen solid, taking a dive into a bubbling cauldron of hot oil. Don't knock it till you try it. It's like a symphony of crunch and creamy goodness. Oh, and don't even get me started on the great American refill race. You're at a restaurant sipping on that Coke and boom, the server's back with a pitcher, ready to top off your glass faster than you can say unlimited refills.
Refill. Free! Where is it going?
Now that's service, right? But word on the street is they're secretly plotting to fill your glass more times than you can keep track of, all in the name of a fatter tip. Sneaky, sneaky. And speaking of sneaky, let's talk coffee, my caffeine aficionados. In America, it's all about, "I'll take that coffee to go, please." They're in a rush, they're multitasking, they're guzzling Java like there's no tomorrow. But hold your latte, because in some far-off lands, they're all about sipping their espresso slow and steady, like they're in some kind of coffee meditation. And here I am trying to enjoy my coffee like it's a marathon, not a sprint. Now hold on to your funny bones, because here comes a head-scratcher. Medicine ads. Yep. They're bombarded with them on TV like they're the latest hit singles. Ask your doctor about this, ask your doctor about that. I mean, I thought doctors were supposed to be the ones giving out advice, not us, right? But hey, if I got explosive diarrhea and there's a commercial for it, sign me up. Oh, the joys of modern advertising. Now, imagine arriving at a global party and announcing, "Hey, I'm the life of the party," when everyone's already well aware. Welcome to the United States, where referring to the whole country as America is a thing. Sure, there are other Americas out there, but who's counting, right?
From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first.
Who needs a regular baby announcement when you can throw a gender reveal party that rivals a Hollywood premiere?
Thank you so much for throwing me this baby shower, girls. I feel so welcome to the neighborhood.
Of course!
Americans have taken baby joy to a whole new level, complete with confetti cannons, pyrotechnics, and sometimes even wild animals. Because why not introduce your baby's gender with a bang, right?
I don't know why, but I'm like gonna cry.
Oh my gosh, why are you gonna cry?
Because I'm just really happy for you.
You look like it.
You
look like you're happy.
Picture this. An 18-year-old can decide who runs the country but can't legally sip a cocktail. Only in America.
The reality is everyone drinks before they turn 21. That's why when you go out for your first legal drink, you have to react with that faux surprise like you've never heard of alcohol before. Ooh, what does this alcohol taste like? Oh, it's unusual. Oh, this is true.
It's like saying, "You're mature enough to pick our leaders, but we don't trust you with a glass of wine." Cheers to democracy. But maybe just with a non-alcoholic beverage. Tipping isn't just a gesture of appreciation in the US, it's a sport, an art form, and an unsolved mystery all rolled into one. Who knew that leaving the right amount of extra cash could turn into a riddle worthy of Sherlock Holmes?
Each year, Americans spend $40 billion on tips. That's more than we spend on foreign aid and more than we spend on gambling. And like gambling, it's not entirely clear that tipping makes any sense in the first place.
It's not just a cup, it's an icon. The red Solo Cup, the unspoken hero of countless parties, barbecues and college shindigs. Because why drink from a plain glass when you can sip from a vessel that screams, "I'm here to party"? Who needs a clean floor when you can wear your outdoor shoes indoors? In America, it's perfectly acceptable to track dirt, germs and a bit of the outside world through your living room. It's like giving your floors a little adventure, one shoe at a time. Peanut butter isn't just a spread, it's a way of life.
You're a peanut butter man now, eh, sir?
Yes, I believe I am.
America has embraced this nutty delight like a long-lost friend, slathering it on toast, celery, and sometimes even straight from the jar. Because who needs fancy spreads when you have the magical world of peanut butter? Striking up a conversation with a stranger? In America, it's an everyday adventure. From the weather to weekend plans, Americans have perfected the art of small talk, turning grocery lines into impromptu social events.
It looks like a carrot, honey.
It looks like a carrot. Hi.
Move over reality TV, America's got the ultimate show and it's all about guns. From handguns to rifles, the US takes the Second Amendment seriously, showcasing its firepower with pride. It's like a real-life action movie, complete with bullets and bravado.
But it's a lucky thing I had my pieces.
Your pieces?
My guns.
Oh.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Wow.
Bang!
Forget simplicity, America thrives on complexity. With acres, pounds and yards, the US has turned measurement into a brain-teasing adventure.
So now I can't ask a distance when I visit another country. I'm like, how far is that? They're like, that's 500 kilometers. I'm not in the Olympics.
So it's like a puzzle-solving party every time you need to measure something, and Americans are the masters of this unique game. Day, month, year, it's a puzzle only Americans can solve. While the rest of the world is busy going day, month, year, America is over here dancing to its own quirky date beat, keeping everyone else guessing and scratching their heads like they're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Picture this. You're handed a date, and instead of the familiar day and month combo, you're faced with the American order of month, day, year. It's like someone rearranged the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle just to keep you on your toes.
It's the date. Assuming the first two numbers are some big old space date, then you've got year, month, day. It's the other way around like it is in America.
You're left wondering if you've missed a memo or stumbled into an alternate dimension where calendars are just a tad wonkier. The Great American Breakfast, a puzzling enigma that leaves foreigners scratching their heads and questioning their sanity. You see, while the rest of the world is nibbling on their sensible croissant and sipping tea, Americans are on a sugar-fueled mission to kickstart their day. It's like they're competing in the Olympics of breakfast, and the sugary treats are the gold medals. It's a morning routine that leaves us international friends baffled. We're probably wondering if we accidentally stumbled into a carnival instead of the kitchen. While we're savouring a delicate croissant, they're over there demolishing stacks of pancakes that could rival the Leaning Tower of Pisa in height. Privacy? Who needs that? In the US, bathroom stalls come with bonus features, the peekaboo gaps under and around the door. It's like having your very own reality TV show while answering nature's call.
Isn't that why we have locks on the doors?
Well, as a backup system, in case a lock is broken, you can see if it's taken.
Just remember to smile for the invisible audience. Guess what? Apart from a few other countries, Japan, Dominican Republic, foreigners don't get it. It's the most American sport ever, and judging from American movies and TV, all Americans seem to love it. But outside the US, nobody has a clue what's going on. Americans have a flag obsession that's wilder than a rodeo bull. They fly the red, white and blue like it's a 24/7 party, owning flags like they're fashion accessories. Strolling down any street, you're bound to see flags fluttering like they're auditioning for a parade. It's not just for special occasions, we're talking year-round flag mania. If you're a foreigner, this might seem like an alternate universe where every day is Flag Day. So brace yourself for a Stars and Stripes spectacle, because in the US, flag waving is practically an Olympic sport. You'd think the centre of the global economy would have currency that pops, right? But nope, not America. While other countries flaunt vibrant bills with cultural icons, the US is sticking with its barely green snooze-inducing dollars. It's like they're on a mission to make sure currency is as exciting as watching paint dry. In the land of the free, it's Z for the letter Z. But try that across the pond and you'll get a raised eyebrow. While Americans rock to the beat of Z, the rest of the English-speaking world pronounces Z. It's like a transatlantic pronunciation showdown, a linguistic battle royale over the last letter of the alphabet. And if you're wondering why this verbal tango exists, brace yourself for a tale that's as intriguing as a spy novel. Dive into the Z versus Z saga and uncover the linguistic secrets behind this alphabet twist. So there you have it, a rollercoaster ride through the wacky wonders of America's quirks. From unique pronunciations to flag fever and everything in between, it's clear that the US knows how to keep the world guessing. So as we navigate this sea of red, white and blue eccentricities, let's embrace the hilariously odd side of America and give a nod to the things that make us raise an eyebrow and chuckle. After all, who said being a little weird was a bad thing? Keep on shining, America.